But you know what you did get to, Eric? You got to something called Mogwai or Don't Put Water. I don't know. What thing are you excited to talk about? What's the you're talking about bangers? You've been waiting for this for years. Tell us about it.
Yes, I've been waiting since 1990 when Gremlins 2 came out for anything extra that's Gremlins. And I mean, we have 13 Critters movies, 120 It Mans, like the 14 Ghoulies. Like we got sequels for everything. Gremlins and Gremlins 2 are the two greatest movies ever made. And we wait and nothing. I keep
Is that
hearing
arguable? Is that arguable, Eric? That
no,
no,
it's not arguable. It's
case
fact.
closed. Okay.
It's fact.
Okay.
We've established this. Gremlins and Gremlins 2 are the greatest movies ever made. And keep hearing talk of Gremlins 3, and the time comes and goes, and no Gremlins 3. And then eventually they mentioned Gremlins Secret of the Mogwai coming out, and in my head, I'm like, I will believe it when I see it. Well, I have seen it.
Wait, no. Eric, a quick question, Bruce, and I'm sure you're going to ask this question too, Bruce. When you got it, Eric, how long did it take you to finish the whole? I mean, this is not. I'm not talking about Sanctuary. I'm talking about Gremlins. Okay. Okay.
So there's 10 episodes.
Yeah.
Around 20, 30 minutes a piece. So do the math. That's how long it took me to watch the whole thing.
Did you? No, I'm saying. Did you got the link? Did you just immediately just watch it and then say,
yes.
"Oh,
yes."
Okay, just me.
The smoke was coming off my finger. I clicked on the mouse so fast. In fact, I had to buy another mouse because I clicked it so hard it just punctured a hole right through it.
Okay, I'm sorry, Eric. Go ahead.
Yeah. So to say I was excited for this is an understatement. I can't really say because I watched the whole thing. It premieres on May 23rd, this Tuesday coming up, and I believe they got the first 2 episodes. They'll play the first 2 episodes May 23rd, and then an episode every week after that. And this is on Max, HBO Max. I think they just call it Max now.
Yeah, they're gonna be calling it Max soon. I think within like the hour or the next couple of days, or
Now, so the first 2 episodes that'll come out is just kind of setting the world up because it has the similar things that the first 2 Gremlins do. Is here's the rules of the Mogwai. Don't break the rules. They break the rules. Gremlins come. Mayhem goes on. But they do something they kind of go a little different than this, where like kind of similar how Gremlins is, as the movie goes on, it kind of takes a turn and becomes not the movie you're expecting. And then Gremlins 2 comes out and it's essentially the same plot. Here's the rules, break the rules, mayhem happens. But Gremlins 2 are like wildly different movies. This is kind of the same thing. It's got the basic same bones as the first 2, but it goes in different directions, and I kind of appreciated that. One thing that kind of I wouldn't say I didn't like it, but it kind of threw me off a bit, was it kind of play fast and loose with Gizmo with bright light. But they do that in the Gremlins too, where he's walking out in daytime, but he's technically in the shadows, so he's fine. They do a lot of this in here where you see him clearly like running in shadows, but it's like on the brightest, like the way the animation is like really brightly lit and everything. It was like, oh, this should just could have set this at nighttime and you would have been fine with that. But so they play a little fast and loose with the specifically the bright light thing. But other than that, it's fine. I don't know what is fair to say and what isn't, so I'm not really going to get into much. But if you like, if anyone's interested, I will do kind of I can just do a episode recap, and if people watch it, then I'll continue to do those. And if no one gives a crap, I will. So I'll continue to do them anyway.
So, I mean, we're kind of under embargo, right, for Gremlins as far as like a full-on review. You're just giving your general.
Yeah, I can just give general thoughts of the whole thing because, like, I don't want to say, and then in episode 5 this happens because,
right?
I mean, that's not going to happen for another couple of weeks, and like whether we're under embargo or not, that'd just be a dick move of me to do that. But I'll talk about them.
Once you
talk about them. Yeah, weekly. The first 2 episodes, the animation's great. It's adorable. Just so you know, later on when the Gremlins, I don't think it's a spoiler to say eventually Gremlins are going to pop up. But when they finally do, they get just like the movies. They're not afraid to get violent with it. There's not blood flying everywhere, but Don't let the cutesy animation fool you. This is definitely a Gremlins, and they get mean when they need to get mean.
Okay,
But
that's
they're also hilarious when they need to get hilarious. there's one part with they kept shocking his butt that was hilarious, but we'll get there when we get there. But yeah, that's overall this is great. Probably go 4.5, but just because like the fast and loose with the with bright light rules. Other than that, this is
you were not disappointed.
no. I really like this.
Okay, so that's
but also keep in mind, I'm in the bag for this automatically. So maybe if when it comes out and you watch it and you think differently, then let me know. But yeah, I thought it was pretty great.
cool.
Especially episode 5 comes around.
Okay, all right. Okay,
Get excited.
Okay, we'll get there when we get there. But Gremlins, what is it? Secrets of the Mogwai.
Yep.
And okay, Max, when again? May
23rd. This Tuesday.
This Tuesday. Okay, yeah. Cool. All right. So Eric will have some more updates on maybe the first 2 episodes for next week. We have a jam-packed week, but we're always gonna have room for Gremlins because Gremlins 1 and Gremlins 2 are the best films ever made.
Exactly.
So it's exactly from America. It's from Eric Holmes. Okay, I'm not going to argue with that. I was going to say Brian De Palma's Raising Cain, but I think most people would go with the Gremlins movies. Now,
Brian De Palma's Raising Cain is also the greatest movie ever made.
Okay, Bruce, so wait, you want to throw another greatest movie that you can't argue with? What's the greatest movie ever made? Oh, I know what you could say. It's got an H&M. But yes.
No, I'll say Return of the Living Dead. How's that? There you go.
Okay, very good.
So we got Raising Cain, Gremlins 1 and 2, Return of the Living Dead. You know what? I'll just throw Clockwork Orange and Dinner in America there, since Anderson's not here to do it for us. Okay, Groupers, obviously Groupers.
Obviously Groupers. This is grown.